What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I am back with some more Age of Mythology retold action in the right-hand corner of the map, playing as Fu Shi. His name is the Rapple. His opponent today, in the red color, playing as Nuwa. Enemy number one. Well, the god is enemy number one. The player, maybe not so much, but his name is Chemo. Tell me, do you guys feel like you've seen enough China? Are you more like wanting to see more of the vanilla gods played again? Or are you just still like on the China hype train wanting to see all of the China versus China games? Or China versus vanilla Civ games? What are you guys really wanting to see in terms of your most favorite sort of matchups? No China, China only, more China, China versus vanilla, non-Nuwa China. Taiwanese, yeah, maybe in the next patch we'll get some Taiwanese. But nonetheless, this is a game coming for you that is, it's a long one, it's a big one, and it's going to be special, I think. So Rapple is out here cooking up a little bit of Fu Shi for us. He's already dropped down that Peach Blossom Spring over on this spot, trying to expand out his favored land. Players have been doing this a little bit, and then getting surprised when another player might come and steal this from them. So there is a little bit of risk to go with this. So for example, Nuwa has got a really, really easy cheese quote unquote. It's not really a cheese, but a really, really easy way to steal this if you don't put a building next to it. And that is to use creation on it early on, and then you just chop it, and then it stops gathering, and you can start stealing those as well. So you could do this right now. If Chemo could see this, he could just go creation in creation in the archaic age, get the two villagers, chop the Peach Blossom Spring down, no problems. And that would like completely waste his god power. Obviously, Chemo would be wasting his own, but you get the point. It's not 100% safe here, but this does give him some favor income. The way to make this safe, as I said, is to drop a house on it, or drop a silo on it, or just drop a building of some sort so that it's constantly keeping that that thing from getting converted. So it's like if no nearby units of the owner are near, maybe can. Oh, is it units? I swear it was units or buildings, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Is that different to the Plenty Vault? Is there a loggy in the chat? Anyways, my point is more so simply that if you're going to put the Peach Blossom Spring down, be careful not to put it on the front of your base. Because there are some daring soldiers out there in the Age of Mythology universe who are not afraid to throw one villager into the fray to steal the old mate. You think optimal Peach Blossom is for favor? No, you can get the 145. 145. I know you can get a 2-minute one. Can you get a 145 one? Is that? I don't even know what I was watching. I'm like sitting here yapping. I don't even know what the build order was here from Rapple. I'm not even paying attention to what Chemo's got. He's got his Quafu out already. He's going to be going for a far second town center most likely. But can you get a 145? I guess you can. If you drop the Peach Blossom Spring, you drop 2 immediate houses, and your silos are sort of pushing the boundaries, maybe you can get it at 145. Good pickup there, Mr. Honeynuts. Nonetheless, Hero Quafu going to be making his way over here. We are surely close to a patch. I've said this a million times. This is bugged. This guy is not meant to build this town center this fast. He's sitting here with his smug grin on his face going he. He's got his little serpent on his wrist there, just telling everyone that he's a badass when really he's just a fake badass. This guy doesn't get to hit that town center quite so fast. But one thing that I did learn recently is that this guy, he gets, I mean, I didn't learn this. I kind of knew it behind, like naturally you kind of realize that the higher a unit's base gather rate is, the more effective upgrades are. But to put it into perspective on how insanely powerful this unit is compared to a regular Quafu over here, if you have pickaxe, you are gathering at the same rate as 4 dwarves. That's That's a lot of gather rate there. That is a lot of time. That is a lot of advantage. Now, of course, it's a hero unit. It's part of the new special kit, but that's a lot. That's a lot of when people were complaining about a 4 villager lead with Thor for a bit. You get the armory, you get the copper weapons, you get the copper mail, you get the copper shields, you get the hammer of thunder. You can still kind of do that, don't get me wrong, but it kind of feels a little bit like that. As the Imperial Academy going to come up, and the Earth Wall going to be coming down onto this position here. Whoop. The Rappel's Micro coming in, but I mean, who wins this contest? This is, to be honest, not... This is a great way to win a fight, don't get me wrong, but I think the best way to micro this is actually to shoot and scoot sideways, or to shoot and scoot with, not even shoot and scoot, but just utilize spread formation and line formation. But nonetheless, Pioneer going to go down for the Rappel. On the back here, the Cheongchi looking for a little bit of raids, but the Pioneer is in to defend. He's got himself his own second town center. You know, part of the simple game plan here, I think, in this current patch against Noir, is light pressure. So, I mean, this sucks for Rappel that he loses those Pioneers to the Earth Wall. Maybe not actually pressuring into the town center and just respecting the Earth Wall a little bit, but light pressure to be able to deny a third town center and then just grab your third town center as fast as you can. That seems to me to be like your best in slot, sort of like mitigate all of the sort of damage from things like Fey Beast or Great Flood. That's kind of the idea. You spread your base out, you get, you put your villagers in front, and you just allow the timings to hit you, and you just try and mitigate the damage that you know is coming. There's the Cheongchi, still looking around here for a little something. And Chemo indeed will be going for his own third town center. So, I mean, even if you were to do that, you'd still be against Chemo. He's got no shame. He's just like, third town, yep, yes please, third town center. But you do have to be able to deny that somehow. So you need to get the units out to deny that, but Rappel not going to be going for that. He might have, to be honest, a nice 2 town center all in that he can throw here. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but Fushi has access to Nubar. There it is. So Drought is an option, and you can use the Tao Tier. They've got a little bit of crush damage. You have to stop making those Qualfu for a little bit, but you can get the Tao Tier, or you can just go for a bunch of Dao Swordsmen and just charge in and kill some stuff. Be careful, Pegasus. If you say just dodge, everybody just laughs at you. That's what I said for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, his damage is high, but the hero Qualfu, his damage is really, really high, but his attack, where is he? Where's the guy? I want to explain it. This guy, his damage is gigantic, absolutely huge, but his attack rate is at 2 seconds. So realistically, whenever he throws the rock, just move your guys. It's easier said than done, but it's not hard. Unless, I mean, for top players. For everyone else, this guy hits like a ton of bricks and he's way too strong. But for anyone of the top players, we can't really complain about it. He does get pretty strong when you get ballistics though. But it's going to be, wow, Rusho before Rappel is even in the heroic age through Nubar. 3 town center fast heroic and pretty much naked from Chemo in this game. At some point, you got to ask the question, maybe I mean, maybe it's just because the Fey Beast is so obnoxiously strong, but maybe this could have been like a full 2-town center all in from the Rapple if it scouted it out a little bit better. But the Neja is now in. This guy is really powerful already in the Heroic Age. He gets to his Super Saiyan status when he gets to the Mythic Age. But for now, he is a mighty force within himself. He does have this cool little special ability. I think you have to manually change to it or manually turn it on. But he's got a ranged attack as well, which isn't bad. Yeah, that's the thing. The Fey Beast kind of shut down any sort of army presence. Kinda. Yeah, it's so powerful. Nonetheless. Gong Gong. Going to be coming through for Kimo. 3, yeah. Why not go 3 town center fast? That's the way to go. That's okay, guys. Well, the game will start in just come back in about 2 minutes. It's all going to be going. Tao TA versus Baihu. I mean, this guy's always going to lose because he gets really powerful once he gets some kills, but you can't kill off the Baihu. Comes in. Yum, 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 yum. And he almost one-hits that heavyweight horse cavalry there. What's Nuwa's third hero? He doesn't have one. He's got 2 heroes. Wait. He's got the Seer, he's got the other guy, and he's got the other guy. And the other guy. There's 4 heroes. The other guy and the other guy. I hope you understand what that means. But Rapple so far, I mean, he's keeping it competitive in terms of villager situation here. He's just pumping out the Quailfu endlessly here, trying to get his economy as big as possible. But at some point, you have to ask the question, like, when is too much? When is too many Quailfu? Because you look at all the resources in the bank for the Rapple right now in terms of wood and gold. At some point, you need favor. And Chemo's already stopped that. He's now getting out the Divine Judgment tech. He's going to be going for... Can he get that? Yeah, Divine Judgment. He's got that Gong Gong to click the Great Flood. Going to be wanting to use that immediately. As the Quailfu is going to come here. Kito, oh yeah, it's I think it's Li Jiang. He's got a special ability called Pagoda, which stuns for 8 seconds. That's pretty good. Villager on this one. Gonna get taken out. Yeah, Fushi has an extra hero, but I think that Fushi's extra hero is bugged as well. Because unfortunately it does... maybe it's by design. It does... What's the word called? What's it called when you do damage to yourself? It does friendly fire. Oh, and here comes the Great Flood. And wow, this... I reckon Chemo's out here trying to make Great Flood not look good. There's the Qinglong going to go down as well. They can use the bow to attack these guys. Just saying. Well, yeah, I mean, it would kind of make sense if it does friendly fire, but it doesn't say anything in the description in the thing. So I don't know. And Gong Gong about to come in as well for the Rapple here. He's throwing some stones at the Cheongchi here. And Chemo's going to start getting raids with this. I think this thing is always going to be good with raids. Against pretty much every civ. Look at that. If you don't react... I mean, even if you do react, this is almost all dead, and then every single one of these villages is just going to go down to the auto attack. Such a good usage of this unit, to be honest. Don't do it to me. You're not allowed to. I forbid it. It's the Pioneer coming over here, going to start shooting down the Qinglong on this one. Fey Beast coming through. I'm going to be able to kill off probably 4. Maybe. Oh, God. And Rappel runs straight into that one as well. A huge amount of damage. Oh, he gets the Quail for the safety. Nope, never mind. He's dead. Oh, and now we see Drought coming in as a little bit of an attack to come through here from Rappel. You actually have to kill the buildings, though. Oh, he's got a great flood. Okay, everything's good. And oh, look, he's got the combination here. It didn't kill off the town center though. Look at all those resources he got. That was kind of smart. And for those of you who don't know what technology that was, let's just show you it right here. If in Chi Yao Yo, he gets spoils of war, so you get half the cost of the building you kill back. As Chemo is gonna place down a bunch of military camps, and this town center will not go down. I think if Rappel actually just attacked it, he would have killed it, but... And Neja is out. A one-man army to some degree. And see, it's going to be dancing around here. He's literally just said, hello there. Oh, Neja is role-playing as a Fey Beast, guys. And here's Yang Jiang. So this is the guy who's kind of doing, he's kind of doing friendly fire damage. So be careful with him. Maybe Rappel's aware of it. Maybe he's not. I can understand if you wouldn't be. Does not make any sense. There's no other units like it. Doesn't say. Wait, does it say here? Deals area damage with each attack. So, I mean, that's what it. Maybe that's the problem. There's Rappel charging through. He does have those champion tiger cavalry. As the villagers on this spot will be taking a lot of damage here. Yang Xiang can actually completely erase villager lines as well. He's going to be able to do huge damage to these guys. He's so good against like infantry units. He's not so good against like ranged units. Ranged units is just going to be able to kill him before he really does anything. I mean, he does have 650 HP, but a little bit of a secondary earth ball coming down, but this one's mostly going to get cleaned up before it really gets going here. It takes 10 seconds to build, so you're getting completely enough damage here. I mean, Rappel might just decide to retreat away, but sometimes that's the better call. He's going to be sticking it out into this position. He's doing a lot of damage here. That's the big damage coming from the Qinglong there. What's that called? Aqua Burst. And Rappel going to have to pull back. Oh, Squash, is it GSS? Take on, my dude. Is hero spam legit? Yeah, I played it once against Kavoth, actually, and had a good game with it. You can make... I actually think in the late game, these guys might be a bit scary. Because there's this technology with Fushi. If you get all 3 of these things in the Mythic Age, and obviously all of the other techs in here, and the Gong Gong techs as well, you can get like 30 pioneers out, hit Alt Q at once, and then Alt Q again. But like you'll send all of these, what are they called? Sky Lanterns at an enemy, and then just delete them over them, and you just do like it doesn't even if the damage the thing was doing is like 0.5 divine damage per second. That's 30 of them, so that's doing 15 divine damage per second on an area of effect sort of realm. So I think it's really good. I'm yet to see anyone do it in a real game, but I did it in the campaign, so that counts, right? There's the Halberdier charging forward. Rapple gonna have to retreat back. We see a lot of Halberdier in for Chemo as he's trying to deal with those Tiger Cavalry. Now, Noir has the more powerful Tiger Cavalry, but he doesn't want to go into them. At the moment, he doesn't really have many Ballet. He's just got the one. To be honest, Rapple could probably turn and fight this with Yang Jiang at the moment. There. Yeah, well. I'm not even kidding. I think those Halberdier can't beat him. What's the point in burning archers in the classic when you have pioneers? Burning archers are really good against infantry. So for Fuxi, there's not really a whole lot of point to the burning archer because you just get the pioneer. It does cost a lot of resources to get the upgrade in, but this upgrade here does cost like quite a bit of favor. 20 favor, 400 resources. But yeah, you can just grab that tech and they're better than the fire archers at pretty much everything. So for Fuxi, they're a little bit useless. But for everyone else, like Noir and... as the pagoda coming down. Noir and Shenong. Yeah, they're doing much better than the Pioneer. I think Rapple is in a really good spot now. He just needs to like start making some sort of movement with buildings to secure the map. You have to. The only real way to beat Noir is to like push in with buildings because you have to compete against their buildings, right? We'll see what he can do. He's going to be sitting back. I mean, Li Jing. And we're talking about how strong Fuxi's heroes are. Li Jing is arguably stronger than both these heroes combined because you can just stun them and then kill them. So he does manage to take down that Qinglong. And the question is, can the Rapple like make anything of his position here? Because Chemo, obviously, he's already going to have his trade route. It's in a really nice spot. He's got a fantastic Earth Waller on the back. He's going to be throwing down walls as well. And, I mean, you already have Chemo as one of the best late game players in the game right now. But then you couple that with the Noir kind of building, like, with auto building sort of feature. And Chemo gets very, very scary in those situations. So we'll see if Rapple can crack the puzzle. But at the moment, Champion is in. Unit's going to be charging forward. And he's going to... Yang Xiang is going to be getting that damage in. We see Pagoda getting dropped down onto this position. And you can kind of take a look at every time he attacks, the HP bar goes down. So he's definitely doing some damage there to his own dudes. But I think Rapple's doing a good job of keeping his units away from there. As Li Jing will go down next. And look at the population differential right now. Rapple is in a crazy... He has a crazy advantage right now. It's a siege crossbow. Starting to push forward. Does he really have 204? No, there's no way he's got 204 population. There's something weird going on with this. Let's just ignore that. But he's got 7.2k army value here. That's crazy big. Do I think Chinese is balanced? I think that design-wise, it can be balanced, yes. But at the moment, I think it's... At the very least, at the absolute very least, Noir is too strong. This Chemo going to be coming back into here yet again. He's got his Gao Swordsman here. Right now, where's... Did he die? Maybe the big bad hero died, so he's not getting that damage done. Neja going to be getting some good damage done. Now the Neja going to be charging forward, trying to take out those Chuko Nu. What's the strongest thing about Noir? Fey Beasts? Unironically Fae Beast, probably. Like, if you tuned Fae Beasts back to, like... Yeah, probably Fae Beasts. But, I mean, you can also look at other small things, like the hero pile food gathering way too fast, building too fast. Li Jing, with the 8-second stun with the Pagoda. Like, there's so many other things going on here. But just, I mean, here's the thing, right? Every Civ has got some pretty crazy stuff that they can do. Like, comparatively to what their opponents can do. But it seems like Noir has just got a whole lot more of it. But now it looks like Chemo has managed to hold on here. Let's take a quick look here and just make sure everyone's got the same amount of stuff. Looks like Chemo's a little bit behind on the eco upgrades, actually. It's just a little bit un-Chemo-like. But so too is Rapple. What is this game? Normally Chemo and Rapple are way on top of these sorts of things. All right, Lorenzo. I'll talk to you. We'll teach you more about Chinese mythology. I think it's really, really interesting. I think I've learned a lot about the Chinese mythology so far. Asian mythology can be entertaining and educational. As the stun getting dropped down onto this position here, the Qing Longs are still incredibly painful to deal with, but there is this Jiang Xia. Is that how I say that? I'm not exactly sure. There's a big amount of the damage getting dropped down over here. We'll see who can hold on after all is said and done. Both players at full population. The heroes diving through. Nejat will end up going down on this spot as he gets blown to pieces by those units here, but it is looking like Rapple is going to need to start... Oh, maybe not. I don't even know. You do have some sages coming into Moo. This is so powerful. You just Moo. Moo, for those of you playing at home, is the sound that these guys use when they convert a dude. You just Moo the Qinglong, and then you right-click your Qinglong onto the enemy archers. And you just do so much damage. There's another Pagoda coming through. Doesn't really hit anything, so not the biggest of deals. It does actually stun up this bad boy, which actually does take a lot of DPS out. Oh. And now Chemo is bringing in the man himself to start pumping out towers. Now this is something that I think is scary for Noir. And scary for China in general. But mostly Noir. Actually, Shenong as well, to be honest. What's scary about what Chemo's doing here? This is the start of a chain of expanding favored land incredibly efficiently with very, very little cost. And what this does is, it then allows you to say, okay, tower, 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 tower. And then when you're done, you just say, all right, and buildings everywhere. If you have 1,000 wood in the bank, that's 10 buildings you can place down in a moment. Just everywhere along that tower line to block everything up. So really, really powerful. And we are actually seeing Chemo basically doing this tower pushing without any villagers at the moment. And you can kind of do that. You can place it like halfway on the outside and still be pushing it out. So you don't even need a villager on the front to make this happen. It's really, really powerful. Dodge, dodge, dip, dive, duck, dodge. That's some more Qinglong going to be coming through here. If you control these guys well, you can effectively win a fight. It doesn't matter how far behind you are on population. Like, you can win a fight very, very easily. But more towers to come down as Chemo's going to be wanting to push into the main base of Rappel, it looks like. Those champion Tiger Cavalry, I mean, they're going to be incredibly useful if they can get in here, but now Chemo's already got himself crenellations. He doesn't yet have himself the guard towers or the advanced defenses. This technology not only does some crazy stuff, but it does also give a little bit of damage as well on top of it. So I think, yeah, the technology is, the more you look at it, the more you're like, wow, this thing kind of has got it all. Nonetheless, a couple more units going to be falling here as Chemo is just going to slowly push Rappel back. And Rappel does have a trade route up himself. I'm not exactly sure how it's all working, to be honest. Chemo's trade is actually awful. It's at 47 gold. It's not going to the right town center, but nonetheless. Siege crossbows now going to be coming out, but I mean, actually, I want to see this. This is a Quailfu, not a hero Quailfu. But anyways, I want to see it. Build another tower with this guy. 15 seconds to build a tower with this one dude, but it is getting boosted by Nua's special ability there. Pagoda yet again. It's really, really hurting here. And now we see up onto this side. There is a military camp coming through. That's going to be a pain. Chemo still has got himself clay peasants here. So if he wants to, he can very simply just come in onto this spot. Clay peasants. Put down a couple of ballet here. And he can be in a really, really difficult to stop spot. But Rappel says it's time to go. But I think he's got too many towers here. And Chemo also says, okay, time to get a Titan Gate out. Over on this back position. Is the Hero Quailfu here? I don't see it. Hero Quailfu makes this thing build so quickly. Oh, he's on the front, still building towers. Is the tower regenerating? I don't think so. No, it doesn't heal itself. It doesn't auto repair. Rappel also attempting to get his own Secrets of the Titans out here to try and hold on. So villagers to come up onto this spot. You see the villagers turn around, going to be shanking a couple of Quailfu over here. Rappel trying to get some defenses up for his own trade route onto this position. Now, like I said, what you could do here, if you really wanted to, is put a tower here, put a tower here, put a tower here, and then you don't even need any villagers, and you can just spam in military camps onto this spot. It's Qinglong, I mean, jeez. I mean, Kingmaker's not even trying to control these guys. Oh, excuse me. There's a ballet coming up for Rappel to try and hold on, but all these towers coming down onto this spot is going to be very tough to deal with. Especially because Chemo's about to have a Titan. Now, I've said it a million times, but the way to use the Titan is to use it with your army. Don't send it off on its own errands. Because you just kill off units after units after units, and your own army is there to kill off any sort of heroes your opponent's making. Wait, does this guy work on Titans? It doesn't work on Titans. Okay. No Titan. No Titan ceiling. Could you imagine? Couple of military camps to come up onto this position as well. And Chemo is just going to be flooding into this. I'm surprised he doesn't try. I mean, he probably doesn't even think about it, but just to connect this up and then just auto build up there would be brutal. There's a ballet coming through onto this side. Another ballet over here. And Chemo's Titan now charging in onto this spot. I don't really know what else Rappel can do in this moment. Like Chemo's not really utilized this. Oh god, he's actually going to lose the Titan. Like these heroes should be enough. Look at the HP going down. You guys thought that the 4 Greek heroes killed off a Titan fast. What happens when you get the 4 Fushi heroes? He does get to drop that pagoda down as he does pull away. Trying to kill off some more Deuterinos over here. More units charging. Rappel does say it's time to delete some peasants to try and get a little bit more population in. This Chemo's Titan looks like he's about dead. Now Nubar, this is one thing that Nubar is really good at actually. Wait, does it work on the Titan? Or maybe it doesn't work on the Titan. It doesn't work on the Titan. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't work on the Titan. Oh, and Titan down. Nonetheless, Chemo has used that opportunity to set up in onto this position here with more ballet, more units to just charge through. You also have to remember these Dao swordsmen that he's making. It might seem like it's a lot, but resource... Wait, he doesn't have a tech. Never mind, he didn't go Huang Di. I'm stupid. These are kind of expensive, so he is losing a lot of resources for it, but he does have infinite resources already. There's a ballet over here. We'll get taken out. Again, I think Chemo's just saving creation for next game, maybe. Now we see some heavy axe cards. I was seeing a little bit of chitter chatter in the old chat. We'll do a quick comparison. Heavy axe cart 29.8 crush. Everyone wants the axe carts at this point. To this guy, 25 crush. So the axe cart is a little bit better. Obviously does hack damage as well. The axe cart is actually probably pretty good against human units. Like, that's not a small amount of hack damage. How much population is it? It's only 3 pop. It might actually not be terrible. 500 effective HP. Is there something comparable to that? It's got 186 effective HP. There might be something to this unit to just be used in an army. I could be wrong on that though. Titan Gate now getting thrown down. I mean, is it too squishy? Like, you compare it to this guy. You need, like, 3 of those guys to get... Yeah, 3 of those guys to like, make up the HP. And if you get siege engineers, that's also boosting it, right? Oh, he's got siege engineers. Or maybe he just got it then. I don't know. No, he's had it the whole time. Wait, how much effective HP do you have? 243. And you have? 514. And you build this guy. It doesn't quite cost 400 resources. So I hear. But all of Chemo's buildings now falling. But on the top position, the trade route struggling. Looks like Rappel has managed to find a little bit of a pushback here. But on this side, we see the Dow Swordsman coming through. Some Chukonu to come in and defend on this position here. Villagers falling here as well. It's looking like Rappel just doesn't have economy. He's got no villagers on wood. In fact, I mean, he's got some wood up the top maybe. There's some wood over here. There are wood lines over here. His Titan is 100 seconds away, but it looks like he just doesn't have the resources. Now the town center over here will end up falling. A couple of idle units here for the Rappel as he looks like he may have given up here a little bit. He's starting to move now. All his guys are on the way. Just had a little bit of a mental lapse, I guess. Like in these long games, happens to me all the time. You're just playing and then all of a sudden you just do nothing for 30 seconds, for a minute. And all you do is just idle. All your economy's idle and you're like, oh wait, I'm playing a game of Age of Mythology. Rapper's Town Center, however, does end up falling over there. There's still the Titan Gate to come, but we already saw it. I don't think it's that effective against China. Especially against Fuxi. Maybe against Nuwa and Shenong, it's not so bad. There's the heavy axe carts just going to town on all of these buildings. Chemo's commitment to the cause here. Now look at this. With drought, these towers do go down to a very low amount of HP, but already finishing up there. As it looks to me like Chemo, I mean, he's still got to deal with a Titan, but Rappel's got 200 population, is losing houses. He does have a full army of Chukonu, but Chemo's been looking at these Chukonu the entire game and spamming infantry into it, no problems. Now the Titan is out for Rappel. He's got to bring this one over because it's taken up population. And now he's going to come. But, like, where do you send it? I guess you want to send it into the middle here to deal with all these buildings. Does a ballet to come in? Yeah, Chemo has spread this entire position over here. You can almost connect up over to here as well as the towers on the top going down to hit the trade route. So now the Titan coming through here for the Rappel, but oh my... You can stun the Titan. This guy, I just want to remind you guys, this guy beat a god in the campaign. This guy right here. Right here, this guy with the big face. The big funny face. But this guy here, he's built different. Where is he? Is he dead already? He might be dead already. Anyways, a Sage coming through. I'll see in the town center getting grabbed over here, which will give a little bit more favored land to Chemo to spam some stuff down with. Was that a spoiler? It was a little bit of a spoiler. I mean, kinda. I didn't tell you which god you have to kill. For all you know, you could be killing Zeus with this Titan. Or maybe Isis. The Rappel in that moment does decide to throw in the towel. Chemo's getting so close to just having a ton of buildings in on Rappel's trade route, and even if he kills this town center and he kills everything else off, I mean, it's just going to come back up, and the Titan is just not going to be that much help. 54 villages, trade route dead. Pretty strange game here. I think I agree. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, Chemo had just such a crazy big economy. And I mean, the question is, like, realistically, why? Civilian unit-wise, that's why. He just had so many more caravans for so long. So he can just get into this tower thing and just spam it all out. Seems like it's very, very important. I mean, these other ideas of, like, linking up your main base with favored land to start spamming buildings down, that's going to be tough to deal with as well. I'm not even sure that's going to be tough to deal with. But nonetheless, China versus China, Chemo versus Rapple. Fantastic game by both. Chemo got the best of Rapple this time. Maybe he'll get the best of Chemo the next time. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next game.